Hello everyone. In this video, we will discuss about SQL Server architecture storage engine. Now let's start. Engine layer is responsible for store and retrieve data from our storage system like our disk, SAN, and it's also managing our data files and extend as well. Engine also include the several components like buffer manager, access method, transaction manager, log manager and lock manager. In storage, we have three different types of files. First one is primary files, which store the important data like data, table, view, triggers, and so on. Primary file is also the part of primary file group, which is the default file group that include the primary data files. And these files typically have extension .mdf, and it is the fundamental component of our SQL Server database. Second one is secondary files. It is an optional file which contain the user specific data. Secondary file can be a part of different file group, allowing for better organizing and performance optimization. Database can have multiple secondary files, and typically this file extension is .ndf. We can create secondary file during the create database, and also we can create at time of alter database. By this, performance can be improved, disk IO can be balanced, and potentially improving the performance. So secondary files providing the flexibility and improve performance by allowing data to spread across the multiple storage location. And last one is log file, which used for transaction management and recovery purpose. So the transaction log file record all changes made to the database, ensuring data integrity and supporting the recovery of database to consistent state in case of failure. It also helps in maintaining the asset properties, which is automaticity, consistency, isolation, and durability of transaction. And typically the extension of this file is .ldf. So when a transaction is performed, such as insert, update, delete, SQL Server record the transaction detail in the log file before making the actual changes to the database. We can truncate the log file after taking the backups, and transaction log backup is very critical for the point in time recovery. And we have three different recovery mode for our log management. First one is simple, in which log is automatically truncate, but for this point in time recovery is not possible. Second one is full, which required the regular log backups to manage log size and support point in time recovery. And the last one is bulk logged, which is similar to the full model but with reducing logging for bulk operations and useful for large bulk data modification like insertion and updation by from the bulk job or a batch routine. So we can use this model for these types of transaction databases. Now let's discuss the transaction management of SQL Server. The first one is log manager, which is responsible for managing the transaction log files. So In order to preserve the asset feature of database and enable data recovery, transaction log must be recorded, stored and maintained under the supervision of log manager. And the functions are recording transactions, and the functions are recording transactions. It records every database transaction like insert, update, delete to ensure each action can be tracked and recovered if necessary. Second one is checkpointing. Log manager creates the checkpoints which ensure that the database can recover up to the point without replaying the entire log. Log truncation. It manages the truncation of log file to free up space. Backup management. It works with the backup process to ensure the transaction logs are backed up correctly to enabling the point in time recovery. The log manager is responsible for managing logs in database, which is used to control access to data and ensure the transaction do not interfere with each other. And the functions are log acquisition. Determine when and what type of log need to be acquired by the transaction to safely read or modify data. Log release. Ensure log are released when transaction completed. Deadlock detection. Monitor the deadlock situations when two or more transactions are waiting to each other to release the log. And we have different types of logs: the shared log, exclusive log, update log. Shared log are those log are allow the read without modifying it. Exclusive log to prevent the other transaction from the reading and modifying the data. We can also monitor by edge from DMV's dynamic management views like DM underscore tran underscore logs. Let's discuss SQL Server execution process. First, log manager start logging. Then log manager logs associated data, and data copy is maintained as buffer cache. In SQL Server, buffer pool manage these pages, also ensuring changes are eventually written to disk to maintain data consistency and durability. This cache mechanism enhances performance by reducing disk I/O, requires careful management of prevent data loss, and those data pages in memory that have been modified but not yet written to disk back, those called dirty buffers, dirty pages. Thanks for watching this video, and I will come with the more video about SQL Server.